your characters over. I was just testing
Yeah,
out with Garrett.
I just did that.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing, and you made sure that, well, yeah, it was working with our character's actual vision settings, so it should work okay in that regard. Okay.
Yeah, you don't actually need to worry about vision settings because I'm just controlling Fog of War for you. So if I ever forget, like if I move you somewhere and you can't see, just go Fog of War and I'll know because I can see it. I just may forget. I'm notoriously absent-minded.
That's fine. Let's see here. Do. It's like, do I know anything about this thing?
Welcome back, everybody, to Pathfinder Session 5. This is probably everyone's probably a little stressed out right now because everyone's busy. Cold Guy had a flood, I think.
Yes.
I've got E3 coming up, and I got to get ready for that. I should be getting ready right now, but hey, the show must go on.
Yeah.
But E3 is going to be, I don't know, E3 is going to be one of those weird shows because there's no new consoles being announced. At least rumor is strong that there are no consoles being announced unless Microsoft or Sony is going to pull a shocker, and I doubt that.
Yeah. I'd rather they didn't, honestly. I don't need any more consoles.
if another console comes out, Andrew's just going to have a breakdown.
Why? We're actually pretty much due for a new console, especially with, Xbox is kind of one of the older consoles out there now.
Nah.
Nah, you don't care?
I honestly, well, I don't have an Xbox, first off.
Well, then quit your bitching.
It's subsidized Xbox now, but who would want to?
I don't know. I'm just like, don't know if I really want to see another console come in. That's probably going to be about $400 or something like that.
Well, here's what you have to remember, and I hate taking the corporate side, believe me, but the consoles that you're buying now are on a level with some of the better computers you can buy. Just consider what they're capable of, and so $400.
Right, and they may not be as sheer powerful, but being focused hardware and stuff, they can still perform decently. So, yeah.
So what we're doing now is Mars Girl is still having computer problems, and I'm going to ask her if she's okay with dropping out of the game because she's just been so gone, or if she holds any hope of coming back. I don't know. I'd love to help her out. I've told her as much, but and I'm not kicking her out. Don't get me wrong. I love seriously, Kaylin's great. So I'm just wondering if we should keep waiting for her, or if she's got real problems that we need to just consider moving on.
Mm-hmm. Well, has anyone heard from her at all, or
No, not really. I've seen tweets occasionally, but nothing informative.
Yep, same here.
And I really want to ask. I really want to ask Mars Girl what's a paladin because she's playing one, and I have no fucking clue what it is. So.
For those who are taking bets on who the first would say that, it's Spoony.
Well, of course, I coined. I started the gag.
Play it again. Play it again.
That I honestly for some reason the first time around I missed the Avatar asking the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. I missed it because that's actually a more offensive question when you get down to it. But what's a paladin? Yeah. I saw that when I was playing it as a kid. I was like, what the fuck? Because I played Serpent Isle, man. I never finished it, but I got that far where I saw Dupre die, and he's like, what's a paladin?
They got the worst voice actor for that guy. Ugh.
I showed a lot of the really bad voice actors, but yeah, you spend the most time with the Avatar, and he's terrible.
I've played worse. Top full male for the Sega CD.
Yeah. Really, the worst actor in the history of the Ultima games is Lord British himself. Not the guy in Ultima 9, but Richard Garriott actually would voice Lord British. And he only had a couple lines.
They're all pretty bad.
You can hear him in Serpent Isle when he's like, we found this while searching through Batlin's belongings. It's terrible. He sucks. I'm sorry, he's bad.
I heard he's kind of a dick in real life, too.
No, I don't know. I've been trying to get an interview with the guy. I sent a few emails. I've been harassing him on Twitter, and just no answer. The guy's clearly got bigger concerns than my stupid show. Not that I blame him.
He's making a spaceship so he can finally reenact what he wanted to do since Ultima 1.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to the guy, and I mean, I know the guy probably don't want to talk to me, especially now that I've done the fucking Ultima 9 thing where I wished he get raped in hell, but...
Technically, he wasn't on it, so...
No, but I would... Seriously, it's the same thing. I really wanted to get Lord British in, even if it is... Seriously, because I will job to anybody. Like, I will get humiliated by anybody over... so, like, if you wanted to come on my show and just beat the shit out of me and tell me what a fucking loser I am, I would sell it. I would be like, you're right, man. You made tons of money on this. You're a millionaire. You've been into fucking space, Like, what did I do? I'm just bitching about your game. I'm a loser on the internet. So I would love to have him on the show, just fucking tell me off or kick my ass. Same thing with Reb Brown. I actually got in touch with Reb Brown's agent because I really wanted to get him on the show where he just fucking kills me. Where he's like, you son of a bitch! And, like, just fucking kills me. But, yeah, his agent was not friendly. That would be great if Richard Garriott showed up on my show and I offered him a sandwich, and it was rat poison bread and he died. That would be fucking.
What's a sandwich?
That would kick ass. Not again. But yeah, I sent messages saying, like, would you be down for an interview? I would fly these guys down, man. That would be such internet gold if I got, Reb or Richard Garriott to show up for these things and do that. But yeah, clearly these guys have weightier concerns than some internet show. No, guys, the last Pathfinder session is not on TSC. I'm going to upload it before I go to E3. It'll probably be a couple weeks. I mean, the next updates you're going to see from me is... E3 updates. I'm going to try to turn those around as fast as possible, and Ultima 9 I'm going to be working on at the same time. E3 is Tuesday to Thursday, I believe.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Okay, well.
It doesn't start Monday?
Well, I mean,
technically
technically Monday's just press conferences.
Oh, right.
Then Tuesday morning they have Nintendo's conference, and then the expo opens.
I really don't know if I'm going to have as much coverage of the expo floor as I used to do. I really tried hard to kind of crank out interviews, but honestly, the interviews I find really aren't that interesting unless I can get something I'm really passionate about. So mainly it's just going to be like my impressions of the demos I see on the show floor. I've got a lot of interviews, don't get me wrong, but...
well, I believe the Classic Game Museum is going to be down there again this year.
Oh yeah, I love seeing that. I'm not stressing out. I'm actually looking
say hi
forward
to
to
Joe
this.
for me.
If I see him, yeah. I know there's a few people coming down there. Andrew, you're not coming. You live down there, but you're not there.
No, I'm not going to be there, but if you want to visit, or if you want to meet up for dinner or something, that I'm all down with that.
Yeah, badass, man. I'll tell you where my hotel room is. I'm trying to think.
They want to chat that.
I'm not gonna add that to chat. Party at my place, dude.
No, I'm more empty of the chat room of the stream.
Yeah, I wish I was going. I thought someone was going to give me their ticket for something, but I think it was like I had to prove I was a part of some website, which I'm
Yes, you have to, especially if you're getting a media pass, you have to provide either a pay stub or a business card that proves you're with the company.
Yeah.
Which, if I didn't known, I probably could have faked one up for you and hired you, but I didn't know.
Yeah,
honestly, if my brother,
I have work to do anyway, so
if one of us, if either me or my brother doesn't feel like going one of these days, you can just have my pass. But whatever. I am Spoony.
Yes, I am the Spoony one. Betrayal.
I feel so bad though, because the last year I went, I was in line with this other website, and I can't remember the name of the website, but they were really psyched to be there. So 2 years ago, I went in with them. This year, they made their media credentials way more strict. So they showed up, and they couldn't get in. And there was nothing I could do about it. I was like, well, sorry guys, I'm gonna go have fun. Bye. And like I walked in, and they were really sad, and they wanted to. So I talked with them, and I did an interview. I shot an interview outside with them, and they're good people. I didn't really know them, but they're good. But yeah, it's really tough to get even a media credential in there now. And even they even said like I even vouched for them in the line. I was like, look, they were here last year. They were right behind me, and they go, previous year's admittance has no bearing on this year, and I was like, that's cold.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I could have gone last year actually, but or wait, was it the year before? I don't remember. It was when I was working for Disney, but
yeah.
it was like, yeah, Disney employees are actually could go to E3.
That's awesome, man. You got Disney on your resume. That's
Yeah.
hardcore. No, that's hardcore, man. They're the
Yeah.
bigs.
Yeah. No, it was pretty fun to work at, and I'm actually probably gonna pick up some work next week. So.
No, cool.
Awesome.
I feel
Congratulations.
seriously though. I feel bad for asking you to do that betrayal counter because like I know you were.
Oh no, that was fun. I did that that was like really quick. So.
Yeah, if you're ever too busy, just go, dude, busy, and I'm like, okay, 'cause I owe you. I still owe you a lot. So.
No. I'll let you know if there's something that is too daunting for me to do. So.
No, the Guardian animation was great, and everyone loves it. So yeah.
Yeah, I like how that turned out. I'm glad it looked good on your videos. So.
Honestly, if you could do any more with it, like just different things. I mean, I've used basically every frame of that, and if there's any other ideas you could have with him doing stuff, like I don't even know what, like just scowling. I don't know, but yeah, that's down the line.
All right.
And yes, I paid him, guys. I abuse my friendships only so far.
With real money.
I did. I gave him real.
So
money.
wait, that opening from the atop the fourth wall about him taking over the world via art's not true? Damn it!
Oh, it is. But there's worse guys to take over the world. Trust me.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, I wonder if Sean is doing okay.
Sean's text messaging in here says that he's still not able to even understand us.
Yeah, Sean. Okay, what the deal with Sean is always something, isn't it? Sean's Skype is flaking out on him to the point where we're completely incomprehensible, more so than usual. It says his connection's fine, but Skype is just being a complete flake. So we're gonna give him a few minutes, and if not, he can. I think he can. He can't even hear us, can he?
Well, I mean, I wonder if he can hear us by means of the stream.
Yeah, what we might do is
Right.
we might have him listen in on the stream and send us messages to what he's going to do. That would be a little bit of a delay, but at least he'll be able to game.
Yep.
He's done everything, so don't give him suggestions. He's rebooted everything there is to reboot.
Yeah, he made like a suggestion that he would have to host the call, but that probably wouldn't work.
Well, I mean, no. Well,
We could try it.
yeah.
Sean, you up for that?
I don't think he's listening, or is he? I don't see the chat or anything.
Hang on, I'll type it in. Yes, my keyboard is loud, but I like it that way. It's a
Is it a mechanical keyboard?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have that
Yes.
exact keyboard.
Real men have mechanical keyboards.
I'm borderline. It's a mechanical keyboard for under $80.
Yeah, it
wonder
clacks
how
like a
long-
machine gun, but I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to stop the call. Sean is going to call us back, so we'll see what happens. See you on the other side.
Alrighty.
Yep.
All right.
Good.
All right.
All right, we are back. I guess we'll ask Sean how he's feeling about this.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll
Hello?
see what happens.
Does it sound any better for you now?
I'm not hearing any cuts so far.
Hey, that's cool.
Yay.
Well, let's give it some time. But yeah, okay, Sean, what we're doing is we are going to a map called Soot Scale Caverns. Just copy your token over there, and what we're doing is I'm playing with a little bit with the fog of war. So instead of doing vision blocking layers, which I've just noticed are kind of irritating, I'm going to manually reveal a fog of war, so it's kind of cool. Yes, this is a pre-done map. Like I said, I tend to pillage old modules for maps and just use them.
No worries.
because I can't draw, as Dickman well knows.
What's the name of the map?
Soot Scale Caverns. Okay, chat room says Sean is too quit now.
To quit now.
Sounds like the other
I
voices are on the other side of the room.
He
He's
can't
too
quit.
legit to quit, man.
I was gonna say, Andrew, your token. Let me take care of that.
Yeah.
Could just be my mic volume was kind of low.
Well, I don't know if it's because they're hearing what I'm hearing, and what I'm hearing is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
It could be
fine.
It's
just
your
the audio
fault, chat
balance
room.
in
It's
some
your
other.
fault.
Well, it could be just the audio balance in XSplit because XSplit does audio managing.
If you turn yourself
Like-
down, it'll be golden spoony. Okay, I'll try. Usually I'm too quiet.
See, everyone but Spoony is quiet. My assumption is that it's just an audio balancing issue in XSplit.
Okay, I've turned myself down by about 20%. Okay, we'll see if it sounds any better. Skitch, you're super quiet. Turn it down more.
Well, I mean, again, you can turn yourself down. Make sure you just turn yourself down in XSplit, and not in the call. In the call.
That would explain it. I'm turning myself down in Skype. Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's the XSplit microphone level that's the issue.
That would do it. I love technical issues. Okay, so now I'm down to about 50%. And we'll see how that works. Same. Okay, that didn't work. Shit, I hate wrestling with this fucking computer.
I'm more by XSplit than anything else. Like when
Spoony
I do
is
my
still
streams,
nice.
I have to get it down to 10% in order to get it just right.
Okay, I hate. Was it, guys? Was it better when I was hosting the call?
I'm not sure how much of a difference would have been if you were hosting a call versus Sean hosting.
They are all saying it was better when I was hosting. So let's try that again and see if Sean's problems are still persistent. Okay.
All right.
Just-
Hello.
We're all having fun.
Hello,
he
hello,
thinks
hello.
he needs to deal with it.
We're playing phone tag.
Skype is fun.
But I'm pretty sure that Sean's gonna have an issue.
Now,
Yeah, all the audio cutting's back. So
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently it is me. I don't know. All right, Sean, go back to hosting the call.
Yeah.
Ring, 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 ring.
This is a movie.
Friday.
We're all driving across the country, and then people are saying, and then everyone's complaining, so people are just changing out who's driving the car every few minutes. It'd be like just like a National Lampoon style scene. It's like, I guess like, okay, fine, your mother's gonna drive. Stop, switch around.
I don't know. The brake's not working for me. How about you try it?
Okay, I'm going to turn everyone else up. See if that works.
Alrighty.
I am over here.
Well, other people have to talk, so they know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I am talking. Hello.
we're not talking.
Blah
Oh,
blah.
You're
I guess
kidding.
I should mention this to the chat room. I'm in the process of creating...
Okay, I
a
fixed
brain
it.
filter.
Good, good, good.
Yay.
All right, let's get started after 45 minutes of delay.
Yay!
Pathfinder and the problem of technical difficulty.
Hey, if you guys know of a better fucking chat or gaming client, I'm really holding out hope for Roll20. I really hope that works because I hear Google Hangouts are actually very well done.
They are. They are much
I
better.
can.
You know, we don't need to start sooner. This is soon enough. You always got a budget, especially for any kind of web conferencing. You got to chart out like a half hour to an hour for getting out the gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I say 6 o'clock? I mean, 7,
Yeah.
30.
8:30.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Oh, wait, I forgot my pants. I got to be right back.
Too, so nobody misses anything.
You forgot your pants.
Okay, guys, I'll try. I've heard people suggesting Mumble. I hear you. We will try something. Skype is usually pretty good, so this is the first time I've really had any troubles with Skype. Okay. The way what we were doing last time was you guys had finally grown fed up with the persistent kobold menace. Stupid, though annoying that it was, because they'd been systematically tracking you and ambushing you several times. So you tracked them down. They weren't hard to find, but through a series of waypoints, you found that they'd taken over some huge tree, and apparently they've mastered the art of capturing and essentially abusing animals into service. Most notably, an owl bear, which they'd somehow subdued and sicked on you. You defeated that, and the only kobold left in the camp was a particularly dim kobold left in charge of the owlbear named Mite, who you pressed into service.
I wonder how Mite's doing.
You sent him away to Oleg's to go fix the roof as soon as he figures out what that is.
I think he's plugging the roof with turnips right now.
Yeah.
What's a
Assuming
roof?
he made it through the
Pretty
boneyard.
busy.
He seems a nice enough guy. You just don't know how far you can trust him. But anyway, he told you where the soot scale caverns were, which Mike told you were led by apparently a different tribe of kobolds called the soot scales. Apparently these are black reptilian kobolds of some kind that had basically subjugated the other kobolds in the area and were forcing them to do other tasks like bringing them goods and he said bringing them people for some kind of sacrifice, that their leader was some kind of witch that claimed to channel the power of a mighty dragon. Now, how true that is, kobolds are a fairly superstitious lot. But you've come this far, and you found the entrance to the cavern, outside of which was guarded by a pair of wargs. You have slain the wargs, and you are now regrouped at the cavern entrance. And from where you go is up to you, but the inside of the cavern is very dark. You see no obvious light sources because kobolds can't see in the dark.
If I recall correctly from last time, we still need to rest for the night because,
We basically we decided to go a bit away after we took care of that last war to essentially camp and rest for the night while keeping an eye on there, so we could probably go through the resting sequence if you want to.
Okay. Where do you want to camp? Do you want to camp within sight of the entrance, or do you want to find some place further away?
Just beyond sight of the entrance, I would say, is kind of what we're thinking of.
Okay.
Wasn't there a cage here too?
Yeah, there's a cage right where Tekla is that you believe housed the wargs.
Yeah. I closed it.
Was there anything in there?
No, just some bones. Meat. They probably threw the wargs.
Okay.
Liz, they're saying you're quiet, so if you could turn your mic up, maybe.
okay.
Yeah, you're fine. I should probably make some extract. I only have like one cure light wounds right now.
Well, you gotta remember, in terms of extracts, you can make up to, in your case, how many of them per day can you make? You can make up to 3 extracts per day now.
So 3 per day now.
Yeah. So why don't you guys decide how many watches you're gonna do? If you're probably gonna go for a full 8 hours of rest, right?
Yes.
And then decide who's going to take the watches, and then all of you need to figure out, because you've leveled up, remember that, your hit points have gone up, your skills have gone up, so make sure you've done that, and your spell loadouts have undoubtedly changed if you have spells. So the number of spells you can cast has gone up, and I believe if you get to choose a new spell if you leveled up in your old class. So like Garrett probably got a new spell from your list.
Yes, I did.
Okay. What was it?
I got Silent Image.
Silent Image, okay. Isn't that a 0 level?
No.
Okay.
Ghost Sound is a 0 level spell,
Okay.
and I also got that.
Okay. And Tekla leveled up as a bard instead of a sorcerer, so Magnus leveled
Now
up
I can
as
wear
a
armor.
magus. Now you can wear armor. Does that interfere with your sorcerer casting?
It does, but I'm not exactly wearing heavy armor, so.
Okay, so it's
Presently,
minimal.
I have no armor. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A bard sorcerer is not out of the question because they both are charisma-based spellcasters. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the other point is, like I mentioned before, with Garrett, the big skill difference for him is that as a level 2 archivist, he has the lore master and magic lore class features. So now he can take 10 on any knowledge checks and any spellcraft check to identify an item, and he can once per day take take 20 on a knowledge check and otherwise. So he has some nice knowledge fleshing out that's just been done.
Liz, crank your microphone.
This is as loud as I can go.
Yeah, it's
fine.
Okay. They're saying you're quiet. So either you're a very demure woman or.
well, it's her headset/microphone setup. It's like there's not much.
And I know that's not true, Liz.
Hey.
Oh.
You're not demure. You're fucking metal.
That's true. That is true.
That was a compliment.
Well, okay, then.
As much of a compliment as I can give. You know.
It's a compliment either way. Take it.
Yeah, I meant it that way. So just shut up and.
Shut up and accept the compliment, damn it.
You have to take a compliment, you stupid person.
You stupid cow. Okay, so who's got first watch?
I would suspect Thofire would probably be first
Yeah,
watch.
I'll be the guy.
I'll do second.
Okay. Whoops.
I'll do third.
I'm gonna make 2.
I did it
board
wrong.
Shield.
Right. You'll be spending, I guess, during your 2-hour watch, you'll be making those 2 potions, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Or 3 potions. Actually.
Who was second?
I'll give.
I believe it was Magnus.
It was me.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll be there with him. So.
You got it. Okay, Sean, make a perception check.
Perception check. Oh no, this is not going to be good.
Did my perception change at all?
In your case, I don't believe you had a rank added into it. So your perception is just +1. 1d20 +1. So, hey.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, all right.
Well done. Okay. Sean, during your watch, you hear a noise coming not from the entrance, but further to the, assuming up on this map is north, to the northeast. It sounds like some animals scurrying along the brush and the trees just out of line of sight. Make a knowledge nature check to see if you can identify it.
Knowledge, nature.
If you have it. If not, just roll an intelligence.
Yeah, well, I'm with Magnus. So.
Or you're awake.
I'm with Magnus during his watch. So.
Okay, so you hear it. You only needed a 5 to hear these things because they're actually not making an effort to be quiet.
What does the 17 tell me on it?
They sound like wild boars, basically searching for food about, just out of sight in the night. You don't know if they're coming towards you, but you can't see them, obviously. But you can hear them. Oh. Yeah, they make boar noises. Wee, wee, wee.
Boars, huh? Reminds me of those things we ran across by the riverbed. Hopefully they aren't as...
Kuroda in the chat room, behave yourself. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just sort of like just making mild talk with Magnus and be like, do you want to investigate or should we just lay low and just hope they don't come by here?
Well, if they're going around searching for food, and we've been kind of killing things, so they might come towards us.
Yes, but I don't think we're camping near anything we've killed lately, so maybe they'll move along.
The horses, which you have tethered around here, kind of wicker uneasily at the smell of the boars.
I try to. I'll go over to horses and try to calm them down a little bit, try to keep them quiet from too much noise. Just
Cool. Animal handling?
Yes, it's time to do this untrained. Do.
You calm them down.
It's like
Carmelo's ice cold. Just
Carmelo doesn't care.
Carmelo's like, I've seen worse. Okay, so you stay there kind of listening, and within a couple minutes, the sound of the boars retreats off into the darkness.
After seeing how much they can gore people from before, I didn't want to instigate anything, Yep.
Yeah,
And I'm assuming you didn't make a fire, because otherwise they probably would have investigated. And besides, you're so close to the cavern entrance, that probably would have been already.
You don't want to make yourself too visible.
Chat room, I didn't say I didn't like Dragon's Dogma. I said I really wish there was a fast travel option. I like it just fine. Just there's a couple of design decisions that really puzzle me.
You unlock that in New Game Plus, which is annoying, but beside the point. Anyway.
I just really wish there was a way to tell the pawns to shut the fuck up. No, they're like this road leads to another village, and I'm like, yes, thank you.
I can sympathize. I got over 100 hours in that game.
Anyway, going back to the next watch. The rest of the night passes without event.
Erwin's asleep, but you kind of see him with like two little flasks, and it's just kind of like making something in his sleep.
I figured he'd be stabbing something in his sleep.
just laying back and stabbing upward in the air.
God, I hate things.
And to clarify to the party, I believe the natural healing we get from a night's rest is our hit die. Just basically, like we get 2 hit points.
Yeah, it's the number of class levels you have, I think. So it's like 8 hours of sleep gets you that much. If somebody was tending you with healing, I think it's double that. But you weren't, so.
Okay, so I get 2 hit points.
Yep.
All right. All right. Well.
I know there's low space on one of my hard drives. That's my archive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm at.
That's one of my archives.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay, so are you guys really beat up? I think Garrett's hurt really bad.
I'm pretty hurt. I'm actually just slightly past half hit points, but I can help myself a little bit there in the morning. So, because I believe you have a potion of cure light wounds, right, Erwin?
Yeah, I do. If you.
Cast the spell.
I don't care if you see what my hard drives are like. There's nothing secret.
I could cast the spell. I'm trying to save my spells for other purposes. So,
So do you want me to just toss you a cure light wounds or Tekla, or do you want to?
I don't mind either way.
Hold on, Erwin. What potions are you preparing your spells now, or because you don't have to do them all now? It takes a minute to prepare.
Oh no, I did them before we slept, didn't
He made potions of cure light wounds, not infusions of them. So he didn't make any extracts yet.
Yeah. Okay, we need to get the terminology straight because even I don't have it straight. What I mean is, you've got your mutagen, which is you have to choose what that is.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that takes to prepare.
I thought I had it written down. What did you say that?
The mutagen is the thing that gives you you can choose what stat it buffs: Constitution, Strength, or Dex, I believe.
Right. I have like 1 Dex mutagen.
Okay.
Right, he has his Dex mutagen. He didn't make any extracts yet.
Okay, so the extracts are the spells per day he has, right?
Yes.
Okay,
He
so
made 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds during the course of 2 hours last night during his shift.
and potions meaning brew potion.
Just regular he has
Okay.
brewed 3 potions during the course of 2 hours last night.
Gotcha. Okay, that's the terminology I'm talking. Thank you.
Yep.
Seriously.
Yep.
Okay, so you actually made physical potions of
Yes.
Cure Light Wounds. Okay, so as for extracts, you need to write down or make a note of what extracts you're going to make, and you don't have to make them all now because it only takes a minute to do it, but you need to tell me what they are and when you make them.
Okay. So, well, I thought I made like 2 Cure Light Wounds and 1 shield, or is that... I'm sorry, now I'm getting confused.
Okay. So
Okay. Forget the potions. Forget them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many extracts do you have per day? Extracts being the spells you cast in the form of a thing you drink.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I see. Right.
Yes.
So, yeah, I made 2 Cure Light Wounds, which I now have 3 of. And I made 1 shield.
Okay, so you have. Let's consider them like this. If it helps you visualize, think of a potion like one of those stereotypical like big bottle potions that are like
that's
bigger and
basically what-
permanent.
yeah.
The extracts, think of a temporary type thing, like a little vial that you chug down very quickly.
Right.
So your extracts are your spells per day. So your spells per day is 2 Cure Light Wounds and a shield.
Yes.
Okay, so you're preparing all of them right now.
I would assume so.
You can do that because he can later on just make one of the Cure Light Wounds inert to make something else.
Oh, you can
anyways,
change them?
so-
You can change them.
Yes, you can make the Cure Light Wounds either an infusion or you can make it inert and make a different extraction at a different point of the day because he's a church.
I didn't know that because I was preparing when I didn't prepare them all at once. I was actually kind of holding one in reserve in case I needed to change them.
That's what you can do with his. So basically, even if he has 3 Cure Light Wounds, they can all be reserve slots, and you can swap it out later on in the day with something else.
Okay, so that's what you're preparing now. Okay, so what are you giving Garrett? Are you giving him a full-on potion, or are you giving him the extract?
I think it's a potion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to drink that, go ahead.
All right.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, chat room. It's helpful we get that out of the way now, so there's no confusion later when it counts.
I have most of my hit points back. Well, that'll at least be something.
Oh, bad luck.
Oh well, I'm at 10 out of 12 hit points for now, and I'll be able to heal later on. So
your potion tastes like shit, Erwin. I'm sorry.
What do you expect? I made it in my sleep.
You made it out of those wargs, didn't you?
Well, maybe.
I'm not paying for this. Okay.
I thought those wargs had healing abilities.
Anyways, I'm ready to go whenever everyone else is.
It tastes like burning.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, guys. The cavern lays before you. If you want to investigate, it's up to you.
All right.
Who's going first?
Yes. I have the normal vision. You all have the benefit of the low light, so I would have to fire up a torch.
I can cast light.
Light on what?
Anything.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Stick.
Well, if we're close to the edge of a cave, might as well do it on a rock, and I can just hold the rock, or like tie the rock against my.
Well, you can cast light on anything, so it could be your weapon, it could be your hand. It doesn't have to be a rock, I don't think.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to throw. I mean, a rock is good because you can throw it, but whatever you want. I'm gonna stop helping you now.
Right. Well, as we get close, I look over the tech lens like, okay, well,
It's a habit. I'm a team player.
Need to light our way in there, and I'm okay with taking lead.
Okay.
Needed, so.
Well, I cast light on whatever it is you want me to cast it on.
My way.
Let's see here. Well, I would say cast it on. I'm just gonna pick up one of the smaller rocks from in front of the cave and ask you to just cast it on that.
Bam.
How many times can you cast light again?
Infinitely.
As many times as I need to.
Yep.
Well, I
Actually,
don't.
do you mind doing that on my sword?
I don't mind helping the players. Most of them are relatively new at this system, so
Especially me.
All right.
I really don't mind. They have a hard enough
So-
time dealing with my bullshit. So
So,
This
basically,
is true.
yeah, see.
I basically have the lighted rock in my offhand and the scorpion with my main hand as I sort of move to advance into the cave carefully.
Your
first to-
scorpion is a whip.
My whip is a scorpion.
My mind is blown.
Yes, indeed.
And he has a couple other whips, so
Okay,
the backup whip.
so Garrett has. You are a half elf, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can see in the dark. I don't mean to harp on this. I'm just curious.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
So you can see you squeeze through the boulders that mostly block the passage, and you can see the corridor branch into two ways directly ahead of you. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. You see to your right a kind of a walled-off pen. Inside, pacing back and forth, you can see and hear what appears to be a large hound that's sniffing the air as if he suspects something is coming. You might want to make a stealth check.
Stealth check. That would be my equipment. That's not going to be good.
Their early warning system is a dog?
Why is he bark?
This place is going straight to the dogs.
-2, but still.
That's not bad.
Nat 20. The dog looks straight in Garrett's direction and goes.
Great.
Oh, I'm sorry, you cut out. Do you mind doing that again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, anybody?
How did Oreo respond to that?
Oreo is asleep.
You just probably called her like 80 bajillion slanders.
All right,
Okay,
well,
so it's up to you. You don't know what's going on inside the cave. You can't actually hear anything else going on because the dog is barking so loudly.
what type of dog is it?
It's mainly just a big mutt. It basically like a huge kind of like German Shepherd type of dog, hunting dog kind of thing.
Let me
If
just
there
see
was
real
Germany
quick.
in this world, which there isn't.
So Germania Shepherd.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way that I'll be able to. Basically, what I'm trying to do is thinking of using ghost sound along with my understanding of what type of dog it is to try to make a sound focused near him that is of a more intimidating dog barking back at it to try to get it to calm down or to back down.
Okay, make an intimidate roll.
Basically, the dog will hear coming from right nearby a dog similar to it but bigger and more.
Wouldn't the dog just continue barking if? kind of,
The dog is now completely confused. It whirls around, barking at the darkness behind it, barking at the wall. And so now it's like whirling in circles, it's looking back at the cave entrance, looking back at the wall. How long does the sound last? Till you stop it?
It lasts for one round. It lasts for two. It will last for up to 12 seconds. So.
Okay, it's like.
Yeah, well, I'm making the sound generate.
you made the dog psychotic.
Okay. From further down the hall, you can hear the sounds of footsteps.
Okay. Once that's done, I'm going to going to back up and go around the corner where the others are, and let that barking sort of like dissipate out as I go, and then say it's just sort of.
Hey,
Kind of
Tekla, are
moving
you going
over
to
to-
stand there in the middle of the hallway?
Yeah, we should probably like stay away
back
from the.
off.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
I just wanted to check. Okay. You hear the sound of several footsteps and some high-pitched yelling. You can't make out the language unless you can speak Goblin.
I don't know if anyone would do. I think Erwin.
I know Gnome and Tanuki. I don't.
You know what?
I
You know
know.
Tanuki?
I know Tanuki.
Is that really on your sheet, or are you just bullshitting me?
Yeah,
It's really on my sheet.
What the
it's
fuck
actually
is
a language in
Tanuki?
this- The raccoon language.
You're fucking with me now, really. What are you...
No, it's seriously on his character sheet. He has language Tanuki.
That's not a language, you fool.
Pathfinder it is.
Where?
I'll pull up later on.
Where would you learn that?
In his head.
Barry Brothers?
I'm just full of surprises, aren't I?
Me and you are gonna have to have a talk, seriously.
Psychopath bomber that can speak directly. Oh god.
Ah.
Okay.
Come on,
We
You
got
wouldn't
something
wanna-
else for the Tumblr account, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so nobody speaks Goblin. You hear the noises. You hear the kobolds. At least you presume they're the kobolds talking, and they come around and you hear them yelling at the dog. Eventually, you hear the crack of a whip, and the dog goes "Arr, arr, arr, arr," and it shuts up.
Oh, you bastard! What have you done, Garrett? That dog didn't deserve that.
Don't worry, we'll take care of it.
And I'm going to see how smart this kobold is. I'm guessing not very.
What is rude?
Let me see here. I sort of look around and I whisper over to Magnus. Do you think we should lay a trap for this guy?
Probably. Just in
Okay.
case.
All right. I'm going to. Does it sound like there's only one kobold?
No, it sounds like there's several.
Okay. Shoot.
Yes, I do know Draconian, not Goblin.
Wait, hang on. I'm going to ask the chat room. There is no kobold language, right? They speak Draconic?
Oh, so I could understand them.
No, let me ask, because I'll defer to the chat room here if they're right.
Yeah.
Draconic? Okay, I'm wrong. Yes. Sean, I'm sorry, Magnus, you do understand what they're saying because they're speaking Draconic.
Magnus, what are they saying?
I don't know. What are they saying?
One of them says, "Slow down, you fools! Stick to the walls! Stick to the walls! You there! What are you barking at? Shut up! Shut up!" And it cracks the whip. And then it goes, "Something disturbed the hound? Something? You stay here. I will go check it out."
Alright, so it definitely sounds like they know something spooked the dog, and one of them's coming to check. So, if you want to set a trap, now's the time.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use ghost sound, and while this is going on, I'm just going to use it to make it sound like there's just some other dog outside, like off in the distance. Basically, I'm trying to convey that it just sounds like, oh, there was just some other dog that was making the sound. If they want to try to see through the ruse of the barking to make it, it would take a will check of DC 13 to see through it. But the barking is basically from like this direction further north away from the cave entrance.
Okay.
So just like they just hear like some other dog barking.
Uh,
It would be,
Hang on.
and if this one is able to hear it, it would be the same dog that it heard barking at it randomly.
okay, you see this kobold stick his head out between these two rocks here. He hears the sound of the dog, and he thinks real hard. He goes, "Where are those damn wargs? They should be back by now." And he goes back inside.
Sir, I'm very sorry, but we ran over your warg.
Okay, so they were saying stick to the walls, so they might have traps inside. Who knows?
Possibly, yeah. Let's get into...
Okay, then you hear the sounds of the footsteps retreating.
All right. I'm trying to look around. It's like, do we have anything we can toss that dog to keep it quiet, food-wise or otherwise?
Might. Oh, no kidding.
I have a bomb.
No, that's not good.
Not a bomb.
Just give it some of the dried meat that we have in our trail rations.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so this time I'm going to keep the light object out again. I'm going to carefully move around, and this time I'm going to I'm guessing the dog's gonna see me again as soon as I go in.
Yeah.
But as soon as it does, I'm going to put a hand up to my lips and then pull out some of the dried meat.
Okay.
And then toss it over towards the dog and see how it responds to.
Oh, it starts chomping down happily. You can tell this thing hasn't eaten in a long time.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move a little bit closer to it, and I'm going to see how does the dog look? Does it look like it's been basically malnourished and beaten up and such?
Yeah, much like the other animals you've encountered under the care of the kobolds, it appears to be very mistreated.
Is it locked up in its cage, more or less?
Yes.
How does the lock look like? Is it locked like with a padlock on it, or is it a simple mechanical lock?
It's just a latch. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give it I'm going to give it a little bit more dried meat, and I'm going to try to make sure that its demeanor seems at least more pleasant towards me. Can I try to gauge that in some way?
Well, if you can do an animal handling, that's the best way to figure it.
Okay.
Not your forte.
No, that's not my forte, but I'm trying to.
But you know everything.
I understand that it doesn't. Let's see here. That's not particularly good.
If you try to get too close to it, it snarls and snaps at you.
All right. Well. Yeah. Well. At least it is not barking furiously, though.
Yeah.
All right. Once that's kind of taken care of, I'm going to move back over here and then try to move forward in.
Okay.
I start sneaking in behind. Oh, I gotta be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Anyone else? It's just Garrett. Great.
I'm checking mine. Hold on.
Okay. Well, how do you proceed? How do you proceed in the cave then?
I'm going to actually follow along the walls.
Okay.
And try to proceed further.
Okay. Then we'll show you what's going on. Thofire, make a perception check.
Oh, sure.
Okay, well, since you're all sticking to the walls, you're safe. Thofire kind of just... I'll show you. Hang on, let me reveal the fog of war. Thofire steps on the very first one here. But he's sticking to the wall, so he just kind of throws himself against the wall. There's some very cleverly hidden pit traps that have been dug in the center of the corridor. And Thofire just kind of puts his foot right through it, and it gives way. They're basically simple 10-foot deep pit traps. And as you shimmy along the wall and you know what you're looking for, you can see that there's 2 more along this hallway.
All right.
There are no spikes
Nope.
at the bottom, no. It would just really hurt to fall down.
Thinking of what we can
That
use
would
those
be
for.
the pits.
It
Yes.
would. It would.
So basically, press over against this wall, move on down. What can I roughly tell about this cave in terms of its age or how like is this mostly a natural cave or has this been mostly like dug out from?
It's a
something?
natural cave, but obviously the pits are recent excavations. So,
Sure.
but everything here looks pretty natural.
Interesting.
Okay, point man. Let's do it. Let's keep doing perception checks.
It's like it's a VR training mission.
Okay, give me 1 minute. All right.
Sketch, whenever I get a perception, do I have a perception?
I believe I gave you a perception macro on yours. Scroll down
Yeah.
underneath skills.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay, so it's +1. Thanks. It's just like I've been looking for it and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, your wisdom gives you a +1 and you don't have any ranks in it, so.
All right, just want to...
Hang on, I gotta get the monster manual out. Spoilers!
Wait. Oh, jeez. Let me tell you a story about a kobold.
Have you seen that Might the Kobold Twitter account?
He's tweeted me a couple times. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, that might.
Well, at least I made sure to pay attention to what my
there it
sound
is.
looked like.
Actually, I can't remember who wins ties when it comes to stealth and perception.
Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see here.
Should be in the core book. Hang on a second.
Flip a coin.
Nah, it's not flip a coin. One with a higher skill. No, that can't be. I mean, it sounds right, but
Yeah.
this won't take long. I'm flipping it open here.
I made a pan of cinnamon rolls the other day, and the directions said between 13 and 17 minutes, so I put them in for 15, and then they burned up like hockey pucks. And now my entire apartment smells like cinnamon rolls. And I want cinnamon rolls. Well, it is if you can't eat any. It's a tease.
Okay. The stealth sets the DC, so if you made the DC, then you win. Okay.
All right.
So you see them. Just give me a minute, and I will reveal the fog. You can see the cavern continue for a ways until there's some basically waist-high rocks that the kobolds have set up as kind of a barricade to look over the rest of the hallway. You hear them talking before you see them. They're just kind of just arguing amongst themselves, and they seem to be keeping a watch down this hallway. So make a stealth check so you can avoid being seen.
Okay, here comes the fun part. Oh, that's not going to be...
Magnus, I don't need yours. I only need the point guy.
That was an accident.
Okay. So the kobold, his head turns around as soon as you step around the corner, And he whispers he whispers something in a hushed voice to his friend, and you can hear them rustling around.
Can I try to listen in and hear what they say? Or is it too
Uh,
quiet?
I'll just use your old perception check. He goes, "Quiet, I see something." The other one goes, "We should go get help."
Uh,
They know you're there.
Yeah.
So better react fast. They're thinking of trying to get help.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what
What
I
was
could
that noise?
throw out at them right now. This will be I throw at them in this case here.
Dress up like a sexy kobold.
Don't think that will particularly work. But
hello, big boys.
let's see here. Okay.
Make up
What
your
I'm
mind
going to
fast.
do-
Let's do this.
Okay, what I'm going to do is the following. I'm going to drop the rock I have, and I'm going to immediately cast a spell of grease that will encompass a 10-foot square of where they're both standing right now.
Okay.
And so as soon as they do that, they need to make a reflex save or fall. And the DC is 14 for each of them.
Okay. Hang on. What is it? 10 foot square, basically.
Yeah, a 10-foot square. So basically, it would basically go from here. It would basically fill that corner. Yep.
Grease those kobolds up.
Do you have any grease? Yes. Then grease me, woman!
Okie dokie.
It's
Oh,
a grease light.
no.
Go, 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 go,
Alright.
go, 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 go.
Okay. So what was the save? I just got so
It's
interested.
reflex save, and they have to beat a DC of 14 to keep from falling.
Okay. What is the reflex save? +1.
You cast butter on the floor.
Oh.
They go, yep!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We'll see here, and I'm double checking here. And from this point, okay, and that will be how that starts off. So, okay, that's my
That's
round,
initiative.
round action. Yep. Yeah, and just to
What is
set
their
the
initiative?
full rules there for the time being. That will persist for 2 minutes. But
Uh-huh. Snake!
Preemptive game over there.
Kobold?
I got
Kobold?
spot.
Kobold!
Ooh, they got good in it for
You got
being
good
flat on their
initiative.
ass.
Yep.
Is only Garrett rolling initiative or
Everyone.
others?
18. Holy.
Oh, hi, doggy.
Hang on a minute. There you go. Yeah, go ahead and roll and set your initiatives.
Yeah.
Window initiative. Right click, set initiative to 11.
Is this for everyone?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't go last this time. Awesome.
Okay, -5.
Magnus going to need you to do it too.
Oh,
Magnus, yeah. I'll
Everybody
set your
includes you,
initiative
Chief.
now. Actually, I can't because I don't have permissions for your token, dude. So,
So far, did it?
Yep.
so far, yep.
Give me a minute. I'm setting it now.
Sorry.
It's set.
Okay. Sort. Okay, so if they try to get up, what do they have to do? Can they just stand?
If they they can they can stand. But if they try to move, they do so at half speed with a DC 10 acrobatics check, and if they fail, they can't move and must make a reflex save or fall. So. So they can stand up, and if they want to do another action to move, they'd have to do an acrobatics check.
Okay.
The standing, I believe, is one sort of movement level action.
Okay, so they're both going to try to... They both stand, and they're going to try to move, so they need to make a DC 10 acrobatics.
Yes, they do.
Which I don't think they're trained in. Let's see.
If
No.
if they fail that, they need to do another reflex save. So the first one is able to move at half speed. The other one automatically falls.
Okay. This one doesn't want to keep moving through the butter, so he's like 5,
He's
10.
moving. Yes.
Okay, so that's his entire movement. He's still on his ass.
The other
Ah!
one is still on his ass completely. And the nice thing is that anyone who wants to try to run around that corner is going to have to make that DC check.
No way.
All right.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's 25.
5.
Yep.
And I can't hit anything at this point, so
No.
that'd be it for me.
You have more than one... Oh, you can't... Oh, yeah, you can run in, but you can't attack. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Fuck.
1, 2, 3.
Use the space bar to do it.
You can get roughly that far. I'm just if you go into that space, you're gonna have to do the same thing in terms of acrobatic checks. So, just be aware of that.
And I'll have to stop there.
Mhm.
Let's see. Can I hit a color spray from here?
I wouldn't want to waste your spell on that. These seem to
Yeah.
be just, you don't have that many uses of it per day.
Well, he's thinking to put them out before they raise an alarm.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I guess I'll just stop here for now.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get up to the edge there, and this. So, can I see? Do I have line of sight?
Yeah, you can see them both.
this-
They're, the
Alright.
rocks here are waist
one is-
high.
The one that's past the grease, I'm going to try to hit. I'm going to try to just hit him down with my whip from here. So I'm just do a melee attack against it.
It's going to be a trip or a melee attack?
It's going to be a melee attack because I let me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to. I was debating doing a trip, but I'm thinking what I'll do instead is just. No, I was debating, but I'm going to do a trip. I'll try to do a trip attack in this case, just to keep him from being able to get farther away. That's 12 versus combat maneuver defense.
And I don't have to roll anything for that, right? You succeed.
Yeah, it's just.
Yes.
So just run from afar with the whip and just trip him down. I
Okay,
don't know.
so-
I don't believe I do damage when I do that with a weapon like this, but.
I would think not.
Yeah,
But
he's
it's just
tripped.
like the whip just reaches out and just tugs him down.
Hits the ground with a thud.
Things are just falling all over each other, aren't they?
Okay.
Like these are narrow hallways don't help a lot.
Gonna move there, I guess, and ready my crossbow.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty. So, Or wait, how do I?
Press spacebar.
Spacebar.
Okay. On how far can I move now? Is it still 20 feet, or did you
30
say?
feet. It's unless you're way down, it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Okay,
30 feet.
so
you can move up that far without a
yeah.
problem.
Yeah. I'll just like go right behind Thofire here, and just kind of like peek over his shoulder. What's going on? Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on?
Okay, is that everything?
Yeah, that's all I can really do. I don't.
Okay, both the kobolds just start wailing for help. Help! Help! Help!
Uh-oh.
This one, he gets up.
Wait, them with a little smirk.
And this one gets up. He keeps trying to move. Ah!
Oh,
You guys get out of my way! And he runs away. He runs off down the hall.
Half speed.
Oh, half speed? Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Alright.
And he's got,
That's like-
once he's out, he can go further.
Get out of the way! Get out!
Well, it's like
This
well, we
one
can
throws
do-
his spear at Garrett. Can he throw a spear? I guess.
Yeah, you
Wait,
could
wait,
throw a
wait.
spear.
Yeah, you can throw a spear.
Yeah, he can-
Okay, because I can't see, which one's moving further into the cave? Is it the one that wasn't greased up?
Yeah, it was the one that was in the grease. So.
Okay.
Greasy, kobold, greasy.
Ah, +1, okay.
Trip attack.
15.
He just misses.
Okay.
So
So
just duck as it hits the wall.
he threw away his only stick.
Okay.
Alright, let me check them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And you said that's waist high, right? That rock formation?
Yeah.
Okay.
But as soon as you enter that area, you're gonna have to make the acrobatics
Actually,
check.
no. What I'm going to do is essentially hop onto the waist high rock face, run along it, and then.
Well,
get onto the
there's grease all over
function
that
of
shit,
my-
so
There's grease all over them too. So.
Oh.
the entire area is covered in grease.
He just erased that part so that you could see the rock.
Oh, okay.
And you have a much your acrobatics.
Which is not good.
No.
And I can't peg him with the bow, so I have to do it anyway. So this ought to be interesting.
All right.
So,
I was planning on just waiting until they come after us and run into that square and get caught up with the grease. That was my plan.
essentially 3, 4.
So,
Essentially, I'm gonna go there, but
Right.
we'll do the acrobatics check.
Oh no!
you automatically fall as soon as you enter the square, so you're prone as soon as you enter the first square of grease.
This is
Wait, hey, so couldn't we step on Thofire to get over that square?
yes.
I got armor.
But it's all greased up now.
Good thinking, Thofire.
A stepping stone, just what we needed.
I sort of look back at Magnus. I'm like, I think we should just wait this out just a moment.
Now Thofire's all buttery.
Okay, can I seriously just like?
Yeah.
use
Well,
it?
you'd have to make a. I mean, you'd have to make a kind of a dexterity check. You have to make an acrobatics check anyway to kind of walk on him, so it's kind of a
You at
wash.
least have a bonus. You at least have a bonus to your acrobatics of +2. So.
All right, I'll do an acrobatics check to get over. I'm sorry.
This could only lead to good things.
Look at that. You just go through it.
I crit, I step on Thofire's face like I'm a boss.
Like right there.
Man, I catch your foot and you keep going.
Stab him in the face now. Like
Stand right here, and I will use my
you can use your Arcana as a swift
yes.
action.
Swift
Like, shoot.
action so that I can have a magic weapon.
Yep, and then you can attack.
And then I will attack. Can't I use spell strike?
you
I
could.
can't,
I would.
but
You could, but I wouldn't waste it.
all right, I'll just do a standard attack roll.
So you have a +6 bonus to the attack roll for this.
Oh, so that's like a 13, but still.
Yes.
Oh, that's an attack roll.
It's a 13, but it probably misses.
He's not prone, so it misses, yeah.
Right. So on my turn, I'm going to identify the kobold as a free action. Yep, that's a kobold, all right, and a soot skid one. And then I'm just going to attack him, just regular melee attack.
Yep.
All right. 6 damage.
He is slain.
Just like Philfar just sees the whip just lash out over him and smacks that kobold down.
He is
Well,
dead.
Roll my shoulders a bit, like, all right. Well,
Are you moving?
I'm going to step back.
I'm not sure if this is in the books or where it is, but I believe you can dismiss the spell.
I can dismiss the spell. I kind of want to. I'm not sure. I'll basically just free action say, like, you want me to keep this up as a trap or want me to get rid of it? Anyone?
Ow.
I'm gonna be slipping and sliding in it for a bit.
Magnus stepped on my groin.
Right
like
on
this.
his nuts.
Any opinions? I think
I'd
it
say
could be
get
a
rid
great
of it.
Okay, I will dismiss it as I step and then just kind of stay where I am. So
As you wish.
And
Oh,
I'm
wait,
moving on up. That's it.
Crap, someone brought up a good point in the chat.
what's that?
My rapier's broken.
It's bent,
Oh.
yes.
Spent. Well, you still have your scimitar, which you can
Yeah.
use, and it would just mean your attack roll was different, but
I missed anyway, so.
you would have missed anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. I need to chart out what they're hoping to do. Because the alarm is up now.
Step away. Yeah. I was just glad I got to use a grease spell for once.
Yeah, it worked.
Hey,
I
it's
was
a
wanted
great
to use
spell.
that spell.
It is a great spell.
So far, doesn't like it.
No, what I wanted to do is be a badass, run on top of the rocks, jump on top of them, and punch him with my gauntlet. But no, you had to grease it up, and I had to fold my ass.
Well, the grease is gone now. It's like it was never there.
Oh, good. So far, it's not all shiny.
Although if the grease were still on me, I could be like that Turkish wrestling guy in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah. So if all the kobolds just come up and hug you, then they could just slip off of you.
Okay.
Come here, kobold. Oh.
You hear the kobold run off, and from further down the hill, you hear what appear to be a large number of kobolds slamming their spears into the cave floor, and they start to chant, or they start to kind of like chant. They start saying a word, and you all understand it. They're chanting Tiamat, Tiamat, Tiamat.
That's not good, is it?
Wait a minute, I know that name.
Yeah, that's apparently the dragon that they were trying to resurrect.
That's a god.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is. So it's up to you.
Let's go in there and kill everything.
Well, since I'm right here, I guess the least I could do is try to lean around the corner and see what's going on.
Okay. Give me a minute.
I'm going to reposition myself so I'm behind the stone wall, or the stone barrier, so I have partial cover. Get my crossbow up.
Where is Carmelo? That horse is...
Outside. Carmelo's
Outside
out.
chilling.
We wouldn't want to bring Carmelo in here. It would make us all look bad. He would just boss everyone. Just.
All right. That's what you see. You see the hallway continue down for a ways, ending in darkness.
All right.
Yep.
Okay,
That's
I wish.
chat room. That's what they see.
All right.
Wish a new draconic that would be useful right now. But
Who's good at Anybody want to pretend to be a god?
oh, what?
I do.
I mean,
You are
look.
I'm thinking, light up my giant ass sword. I walk in and go, behold,
They
I am your
wouldn't.
god.
No, they don't worship.
A wonga. Boom.
Offhand. I'm trying to think offhand. Okay, what do these kobolds worship again? Normally.
I had to guess, I would say Tiamat.
Yeah, that'd be
Yes.
my prediction.
Yes, you don't look like Tiamat.
not in the slightest.
Nor do you look like an avatar Tiamat. I don't think that would work. So.
Well,
I'll
for
credit
now,
you for having an interesting idea, but I just don't think it would work.
Damn.
what if I, since I speak Draconic, maybe I should take the lead for a little bit and,
Possibly.
I got a giant sword. If the light's on it, I can blind something with it.
and I could, like, stealth down the hallway just a little bit to that fork and look around the corner, see what's up.
Go for it.
Stealth.
You're actually the stealthiest person in the party, I think. Actually, Erwin might be comparable.
Okay.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Okay. One
Yeah,
second.
plus 2 bonus to stealth checks.
Let
I
me-
do? I thought I have a -1 to stealth.
No,
Oh,
you have a -1 to survival, but not stealth.
okay.
Alright, and I will...
I need to update this sheet.
I guess it would need to be right... Well, first I'll just move down just a little bit.
Yeah.
So probably right there.
Okay. Let me draw off what you
Don't-
see.
Don't...
what?
Is your sword seriously, like, just lit up?
No, my sword is
right
not.
now.
No. Well, I was gonna say, the only thing that's lit up, I believe, is the rock that I'm holding right now. Correct?
I thought so.
Except, yeah, I would
Okay.
believe.
Okay, I was about to say, because I just remember Cold Guy talking about how,
Yeah.
the whole light sword thing. Alright, I'll move right here, okay. Aha! Alright, so, do I see these guys, or?
Yeah. Okay. Let me put them where they're supposed to be. They're not in the walls, actually.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Some of them seem to have been fused into the walls, and you can see their heads sticking.
It's Dungeon Man! Earthbound reference.
Give me a second. Trying to keep up. Okay, good.
Hey, someone got in the chat room. I has a happy.
Okay. You peek your head around the corner, and you see what appears to be some kind of place of worship that's been converted out of the larger space of the cave. The walls of this area of the cave have been smeared with what appears to be charcoal and blood to depict multiple representations in red and black of a looming sharp-toothed reptilian devil. 2 low stone tables sit in the middle of the room, one of which is stained with blood. You see a great many of the kobolds have taken up defensive positions behind what cover there is here. And they're all getting ready their weapons. And they don't see you because they're all too busy rallying themselves up for a good fight.
Do I hear what they're saying?
They're just chanting Tiamat over and over again.
Over and over? Okay.
Yeah.
I will then move back, slowly of course, back to our little group of people. And, okay guys, couple things.
Mhm.
First, looking at Thofire, you don't look like Tiamat. Second, they're ready for us. They know they're in defensive, they're in a defensive stance. They know we're coming, so whatever we do, we gotta just run there and be ready. So there's about 7 of them in there.
I kind of poke, and it's like, isn't there like a fork in the road there? What's down the other part?
Well,
He didn't go down that way because he would have passed by the, he would have had to cross the hallway. And they would have seen him.
Yeah, so once we go in there, we need to, whatever we do, we gotta hit them hard and fast, so we might want to send Irwin in there with a grenade,
Me?
with a bomb. Yeah, I know.
Erwin, go blow something up.
Oh boy.
Hold on, as bad as it sounds, I mean, they're all pretty centered around that central area, so one good bomb might do a lot of damage.
All right, so I sort of pat Erwin on the shoulder, and I whisper in, it's like, you probably should drink that mutagen right now before you do this.
I think that's a good idea. I wish I thought of that. I take my...
Oh, Popeye.
Okay, so now when you do your stealth to move in, you're going to have a +4 bonus to it instead of +2.
Okay, so... so my stealth would be 1... or wait.
1d20 +4.
1d20 plus 4. Okay.
Mhm.
4... I have to keep remembering to put the brackets in.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
So you just move, I guess, as far ahead as you plan on doing? Yes. Yes. Get in there. Blow them all up. Wait. That's
Or
very maniacal.
like...
Okay, are you trying to sneak up, or are you just running in there like Han Solo?
Ready to sneak up.
He rolled stealth and he's sneaking up.
Okay, so I have to do another perception, see if they...
Guys, he's sneaking on up.
Oh yeah, they see him. Okay, so this is initiative then.
Oh.
Throw the bomb!
That's everyone's initiative too.
Aha!
Oh.
Damn their perception.
Well, can you at least see them from where you're sitting?
Can I? Or I don't know.
Is that like a tall wall, or is that like...
Yeah, this is a full wall, or is that just a... Is
That's
that
a full
midway
wall.
up? Okay, so...
Oh, well,
Yeah, they don't hear you. Well, you don't see them yet, but as soon as you do, you know what to do. You know what you're doing.
Oh, god damn it.
Just take off.
I don't always shoot kobolds, but when I do, I use grenades.
Okay, has everyone reset their initiative?
Yep.
I
You
have
have.
set-
Okay, I'm gonna sort.
So, Magnus, you're up.
Alright, well...
They see Erwin stick his head like, kill!
whoop.
Me? I was like, kill me?
Hi, I'm here to give you the pizzas you ordered.
Is this a full wall as well, or...?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only things that are not full walls are these are stone tables.
Mm.
Everything else is a wall.
All right. Well, since I've got cover for now, I guess I'll just stop here.
Okay. Okay, give me a second.
Who ordered the meat lovers?
Here's your pizza, extra sausage.
We didn't quite fail at tactics, it's just the perception got us.
Hey, that's not a delivery pizza. It's DiGiorno. Kill him.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right.
What do you want in your
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay.
references to pizza?
Oh my god, I remember those stupid commercials.
Hey, that was gonna be my intimidation check. You just stole it. Darn you.
Okay.
Sausage and cheese is what I want on my tombstone.
Well, they're gonna eventually fall down like dominoes.
Nah.
I see what you did there.
I don't get it. Let's see here. Let's see what's that. Let's see.
Chief's getting away.
Yep. Okay. So that's what the chief does.
I guess he's our chief concern.
Oh. That wasn't even a good one.
So I was just doing the pizza thing.
No. No.
I'll put a bomb in the pizza and hand it to them, and then
This one's extra spicy.
So far.
Yes, it's your turn, Cold Guy.
Alrighty, so 1, and 2.
You can be on the
just right.
second person.
There you go.
Where did you go? I don't even see where you went.
You're behind
Oh,
Earl.
he's. You
So
can't
as soon as
occupy
he-
his space.
I'm waiting for him to throw the bomb.
You can't
Well,
occupy
you're
his
in the
space
same
though.
space. Yeah. You're in. You have to be one square back.
Ah.
Or forward. You can't be standing
Yeah.
where he
there,
is.
there you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I was in the space
No, it's
between
cool. It's cool.
spaces.
Quiet you.
Okay. Ooh, okay. One. Okay, that's what I do.
Okay.
And that's it.
And I'll just move forward.
It's everyone's turn.
Oh, it's now your turn, Tekla. Everyone's
okay. So, should I head over here?
I'd say
Yeah.
just walk in and fucking fling a bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right there.
Just
Right
drop
there.
the bomb, dude.
Okay. So I'll drop it right there.
Okay.
And
Drop the bomb.
all right. Well, here we go.
Hold the attack roll.
Yep. Here we go.
See if you can hit a 5. You hit a 5,
Okay.
fortunately. Then
Okay.
hit the damage. And actually, hold it to make sure that the DC check for the damage is the same for you. It's DC 15, so go ahead and hit the damage die.
Okay.
See what it does? Yeah, do reflex. Well, they know that the damage roll doesn't mean anything. They need to beat a
Yeah. They.
they need to meet a reflex 15 to have the damage. And the damage is 5 damage. Yeah.
2.
1, 3, 4. So
Okay. The second one.
Wow.
So they all take. They
second
all
one
take
has
8.
the damage at 5 damage. They all take 5 damage, which is the minimum damage. Except for the one that hit 15, which takes 2 damage.
Okay. With a catastrophic shriek, the tables just explode, peppering everyone with. What was that? Oreo just made a weird noise. No, the bomb explodes, sending the tables just crashing down on them, and you hear the collective shriek of 5 kobolds as they're just peppered with shrapnel. and they all fall clutching their various wounds, except for this one.
He gets watching like it's.
Oh my God! What happening?
John Cena the Kobold.
Yeah, it's pretty horrific, actually.
I'm gonna look down the hallway down here to see if I can see anything else.
That's exactly what you see. You just see the corridor continue.
Okay, fine. That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. I will. Let's see. So 10, 15, 25. Stand right here. And I will use an attack roll. Standard attack. 19.
You hit.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the scimitar, right?
Yeah.
Scimitar. So.
Which would have been you would still hit with a scimitar. Just make sure you use a scimitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you roll scimitar damage. It's different.
Yeah, roll the damage for Scimitar.
What is scimitar damage?
1d6 plus 1 in your case because it's a magic weapon and it's slashing damage. So.
So I need to redo the attack roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the attack roll 13 plus 2, which is what your bonus would have been, would hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a d6 plus 1
Yes.
for damage.
Slashing damage.
I'll just re-roll it. 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. The
A2.
kobold goes like, ah, and he falls backwards. Or not falls, he retreats. Okay. And now,
Actually, do I have anything here that could be... I wonder if I have anything that counts as a finesse weapon on hand. What? No, I don't. Well, you'd also be better start getting a dagger out. Erwin,
1 second.
Yeah.
you should hand me your dagger.
You can't see Irwin, so stop talking to him.
Hand who my dagger?
I have a dagger.
And yeah, that's it.
I know. I'm slowing you down. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's doing a bunch of kobold stuff.
Okay. Suddenly, something drops from the ceiling on top of Irwin.
Oh no, page 128.
Yes, page 128. No, it's
Page 128, get off me, get off!
it's a giant tick.
Ew.
Does it say spoon as it comes in?
No.
Oh my God.
Okay. Trying to figure out his attack roll. Okay. Uh, 19 to hit you, Irwin.
Oh crap.
I think it does.
Actually, let me double check what his AC would be right now. Actually, that would just hit his AC. He has an AC of 19 right now, so.
It's just you, Yevon. Throw Phoenix down at it.
Okay. Suddenly, some huge bug drops from the ceiling where it was hiding. That was penned in previously, but the kobolds removed the cage bars, and it drops right down on Irwin's back and sinks its mandibles into his shoulder blades.
Yeah. That's an odd sensation.
Why,
He likes it.
curious sensation?
Irwin takes 8 points of damage.
Oh boy.
Well, I actually, did you include the hit points you regained from the night's sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're at 7
I'll
from
heal
your
you.
night's sleep.
Yeah. Well, okay. When I started, I had 5.
Okay.
Okay, so Irwin is down. Gotcha.
Yeah. You can get him back up easy.
Okay.
This is why I hate bugs.
I tell Tekla, light the sword. I'm gonna flunk it from behind.
But it's not her turn.
Yeah.
Fire.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going down here and flunk it from behind.
Wait, you can't. Well, it's on the other side of the wall right now.
There's a
I can
wall
get
here.
ready for it, because you know it's gonna come.
Or it'll keep laying on Irwin and sucking
Irwin.
out his brains.
Yeah,
True.
I'd say.
Just run in and beat the fuck out of him.
Alright, fine.
I've never been a giant tick before. I should get a sample before I... Ooh.
Alright. 25 to hit.
Woo. That's good.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think I got it. 2d6 plus 6.
Quick,
16.
burn it off with a cigarette.
God damn, you hit hard.
Yeah, he does.
Burn it off with a cigarette.
Okay. I know he's a barbarian. He hits like a truck, though. Oh, did you crit? No.
No, that's the crit to hit, not the crit for the attack. That's
Well, your axe, does it crit on a 19?
Well, let me double check.
Sword crits.
Oh, your
on
great
a
sword.
19 or 20.
Yeah, you have to roll,
Roll
see if you
again,
crit.
You have to roll your d20. You have to roll attack roll again to see if you crit.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's fairly important.
Yes.
Yes, you crit.
18.
You do. That means you do
That's
32
double,
damage.
so-
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
don't you roll double dice? You don't double the
Oh, that's right.
roll.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you got to roll.
Okay, so
Basically,
I'll-
roll your damage twice.
Okay, no problem. 2d6 plus 6. 8.
8. Okay, you chin the bitch. He's still alive though. God damn, man. You gotta stop that. Garrett.
For me, 2, 3, 4.
No, I'm not
yeah.
mad. I'm impressed. That's
They're around the corner there. First and
Crack
foremost,
that
that's it. So that's just a giant tick.
yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's a heck of a thing. Well, I'm going to where I am. Whips out, and I'm going to try to hit it with the whip.
That's
That's
a
how I
heck of a
took it.
thing.
17,
You hit.
4 damage.
Okay.
It's some damage, but and that's all I'm doing for the time being.
Irwin, see if you die. Roll to stabilize him.
Lord.
See.
Yeah, roll your it's a constant. It's basically Constitution check. Stabilize.
What is it? Is a... What do I type? 1d20...
Let me know. I'm double checking what happens when you're dying. So, it's just
Okay.
because it's one of those things where I just keep on forgetting how.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. No, I don't think
But
my
roll-
dexterity
roll-
mutagen doesn't do anything. It's
No, not for
No,
this,
not for that.
this. You're-
Right, right,
You
okay.
need roll a d20, a flat d20.
A flat d20?
Yes.
Okay.
You're doing a Constitution check, and
Okay, so that's
you
not
don't
good.
stabilize.
Okay, Tekla, make a perception check because you said you were looking down the corridor.
Yes.
Okay. The Soot Scale Chief is rather sneaky, so even though you're watching, he somehow sneaks around. Otherwise, I was going to let you shout a warning. This guy, he comes around the corner here, and he attacks Garrett with a club. So, what's his attack? It's plus, I think it's plus 4.
Bonk.
Yeah, plus 4. Oh,
Oh.
he doesn't botch. Or he doesn't critically botch.
Just-
That
Just
sucks.
completely. What?
Sucks.
I slow clap.
Golf clap at him. Way to go.
He, unfortunately, he's right-handed, so when he swings at your skull, he hits the wall. And he hits a rock just over Garrett's head. Garrett turns around and sees the Soot Scale Chief trying to lever his club out of the wall. He's like,
That's not nice.
Tekla goes,
Hey,
look
Papa
out!
Garrett.
Okay, the question is, can I occupy this square?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to go over to there, and I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on
Kill the moment first.
Erwin.
on Erwin. I was gonna say, well, I don't have any offensive spells, and I have a crossbow, which I'm not very good
Okay,
at.
first, you
I'm
have
dying.
to... you have to cast defensively, or get attacked by the tick.
Okay, so what penalty does that cost?
You have
Do
to
a
make...
concentration check.
yeah.
You need to beat a DC of. You need to match a DC of 16 to do it. On your concentration check.
Oh, balls. Okay, in that case, then I guess I'm gonna have to shoot it.
Okay, you can shoot it.
My odds are higher shooting it.
In the face.
You miss. Sorry.
And I'll reload.
Okay. Magnus.
Okay. Well, since I've got this kobold right the fuck here in front of me, I'll just attack it again.
Okay.
Eh.
You hit.
Yep.
Yay, 2. It's not
Yep.
piercing damage. It's
Your
slashing.
damage sucks, bro.
But it kills him probably.
But it kills him.
What, you can't get a 24 damage on every roll? Come on, man.
He's not going to do that ever. So. But don't worry, he has some tricks up his sleeve in his sword.
Slice.
And,
Okay, the Soot Scale Chief is going to try to use his acrobatics to get away. Actually, no, he can just double move away. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The one that's right next to me?
Wait, actually, he can attack and then do acrobatics to get away, right? Acrobatics to escape your occupied square. Let me
Sure,
double check.
he-
I can see it. Because he's actually got some pretty good acrobatics. Okay. Where is it? Move through an enemy's space. Move through a threatened area. Opponent's combat maneuver defense. Okay, so
Yeah, I believe,
he's going to attack you and then roll his acrobatics against your CMD. Okay. Okay, and then he's going to do his
for the attack roll?
yeah, and then he's going to do his acrobatics. So
crit fail.
okay.
He does succeed on the acrobatics, though.
Thinking he makes it.
Yeah.
And you see him run around the corner going, ah ha ha!
All right.
Throw fire again.
Well, I want to give chase.
Finish him.
No.
I'll finish it.
Help me.
Plus
Spock, help me.
22.
You hit.
20. Oh, wrong.
D20.
This is, yeah, I was about to say, whoops, wrong one.
This makes me sad.
Plus
The tick was awesome.
13.
No. The tick shudders and dies.
All right.
He pops it.
Okay. You want to move? You want to go after the chief? You can so far now.
Alright. You take one, lamp the sword. I got an idea.
What?
My priorities are saving Irwin at this point.
I'll take care of Irwin, so I'll get Irwin
Okay.
up. So it goes my turn next anyways.
Alright, yep.
But
Somebody help me, I can't feel my face.
okay.
He's
Are
like,
you, are you doing anything else?
That's
Are you going to do anything else, cold guy?
Yes, I'm going to partially light it, and then if I see something, basically unsheath it to blind them, and then get an attack like that.
Light isn't bright enough to do that.
Okay, screw it. Just light it up so I can see where I'm going.
But it's not her turn yet. She can't cast a spell yet on you.
Well, combat's over for right now, right?
No.
not really. Do you want to move or no?
Let's see. Do you have that stone still? I just need to be able to see where I'm going.
Well,
Or-
it's basically in my square, so I can just, I'll drop
Alright.
it.
So- Just for clarification, I can still see. Time out. 1, 2, 3. Right here. Can I still see?
Yes.
Here?
I'll show
Okay,
you.
cool.
I'll show you the fog. Hang on.
All right. I'll just do that.
Let me see how that looks to you. Sorry about the jagged edges, but yeah.
It's all right.
Like I said, I'd feather it if I could, but that's not a priority in map tool. Yeah, you see the kobold chieftain running back down the hall, presumably to set up some other ambush or to hide.
I kinda
Either way.
I kind of figured that one.
Okay, so let's see. Next is
I'm done.
Garrett.
Okay, my turn is simple. Step up closer, tap. I'm going to touch Irwin first to stabilize him, then immediately cast Cure Light Wounds on him. Irwin, you get 6 hit points.
Well, the tap is unnecessary if you're curing, so
Okay.
Sure.
you just have it.
Right. Well, it's just like, that's just what I'm doing anyways. So
So I have 5 hit points now, right?
4, I think.
Or 4. Okay.
Because when you
Oh,
fail your...
okay, so it's like -1, 0,
Yeah, yeah.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty.
You feel like a giant tick dropped on your head, Erwin.
Anybody get the number of that tick?
Well, what are you going to do now, Irwin?
I don't know. I'm well, look out on the ceiling, see if there are any other ticks around.
that'd be perception, wouldn't it?
Well,
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, oh, okay, so it is my turn.
Yeah.
Should I? So the soot scale chief is over there.
Yep.
You can't see him though.
Oh, I
I
can't.
can.
Do you have a potion?
He has extracts.
Yeah, I should probably just use my cure light wounds and get myself more strength. So,
Actually, Erwin, can you make a fortitude save for me?
fortitude. Okay.
Oh, well, disease.
Actually, yeah, I was going to say,
Plus,
stress
right, or no?
You have Lyme disease.
ask later on. I have an inkling about what might be happening, but anyways,
Proceed.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna do a cure light wounds.
himself,
Yeah, on myself. So.
and then stand up afterwards, probably.
Oh yeah, and I'll stand up. So I
This
have
was
4 more.
significantly larger than a deer tick, chat room.
Mhm.
Okay, so you stand up and you cure. That's your turn. Iced tea.
Iced tea?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I will move down, and since Philfire is so picky about the sword and the light, I'll do the light.
All right. Yes. Now I can see where I'm going down here. Does she have a shot at him from this vantage point, or no?
A difficult shot, but yes.
Can I take it, or am I out of moves?
You didn't do anything else. You just moved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a shot. Like I said, it'll be a tough shot, but
Give it a try.
Critical
They're
fail,
both
shoots
reporter.
fire right in the back of the head.
Well, let's see. It came from here, so
Yeah, you moved 3 feet. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna move there.
Better shot.
okay.
Color spray.
Oh, I see where you're better.
Oh, you don't even roll for that. Okay, so it's a will
Yeah.
save.
It's a will save, I believe, in your case of DC 14, I believe.
Okay, he aced it. So what happens if he makes it?
Doesn't he like get affected before 1 round then?
No, unfortunately. With color sprays, if you make the will save, you negate it completely.
Okay. It was a good try.
Yeah.
It's good.
I imagine you just have like a spray cannon shaking it.
I'm thinking of this as like a color spray Hadouken coming out.
All right.
Are you sure you want to go that way, or do you want to go the other direction?
I'm not going the other direction by myself. Are you crazy?
I'm going
Okay,
to be
fair
coming
enough.
after. I'll be following you, Magnus, if you go another
The
direction.
ticks, man. The ticks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like we take the low road, you guys take the high road.
I'll have Erwin go south, and I'll go north with.
In that case, yeah.
Wait, I go south?
Reveal what I see. El Spurnero Uno.
Oh, you're going that way. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Can you see in the dark?
Reveal.
I have low light vision.
Okay.
I don't. That's why I wanted the light on the sword so I could see.
It's like Scooby-Doo, man. There's danger afoot. Better split up.
We got to set up a trap, man. We have a groovy music number.
And can I do a perception check to see if I see anything?
Yeah, I'll tell you what the room is like.
Hey, gang, look, a giant tick.
Just in case.
Never know.
The air in this room feels warm and close, thick with the reptilian stink mixed with smoke and burnt meat. Numerous beds of furs lie scattered throughout the room amidst a smoldering cook fire, while to the south, a 10-foot wide alcove contained a large mound of furs framed by dozens of sticks on which are mounted the skulls of many birds and small animals, all smeared with ash. This looks to be where they slept. But there is no one in here now. You'd guess the alarm roused basically everybody.
And I guess that bomb killed about all of them.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, since I moved 30, I can do a double move. So...
There we go. Now you're thinking about it.
hey!
Okay.
And then 3 ticks land on me.
Thump, thump, thump.
Don't jinx it, man. Those ticks are crafty.
Okay, the
beasts.
Soot Scale Chief whirls around in surprise at the sudden magic spray around him, and he throws some kind of sack back at Tekla. So I have to see if he hits with it. Actually, I wonder, do I have
He's
to?
throwing his sack.
Yes, he throws his sack.
Ew.
Is he a Tanuki? Maybe
No.
I can talk to him.
He's-
Yes.
Just a second.
Okay.
Ranged touch attack. Okay.
Ranged teabagging. Plus 1
Is he
AC.
is he doing it? Is he throwing a net at her?
No.
Aw.
It's a set.
It's a sack.
Just give me a
That's the
second.
other
I'll tell you
option
what
I could go with.
happens.
That's the other option I can go with here, to make him pick up exotic weapon proficiency nets, so he just throws nets around in battle and captures people in his nets. That probably won't hit Tekla. No.
As a touch attack?
As a touch attack, I think my AC is 11.
Yeah, I think your touch AC is 11 still. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're 11. That's underneath her touch AC. So
That's okay, because
Keep
I
it.
actually forgot a +1 because he has point blank. No, he doesn't. Okay, so what happens when he misses?
He hits himself